Hi folks, we're going to take a look at page 354, number 8. So let's take a look at the question. It says that the sound intensity of a pin drop is about 1/30,000th of the sound intensity of a normal conversation. They want to know what is the decibel level of a pin drop. All right. So if we take a look at what they're giving us here, they're saying it's 1/30,000 of the intensity of a normal conversation. So essentially what they're giving us here is they're giving us the ratio of the sound intensity of a pin drop to the sound intensity of a normal conversation. Now, because that number is less than 1, the implication is that the sound intensity of a pin drop is lower. And if the sound intensity of a pin drop is lower, we expect the decibel level to be lower. All right. Now, if you go a little further back into this section here, it actually gives you a list of some common decibel levels. And so here we see that normal conversation is 60. All right, so let's see how we could solve this problem. So because they're asking us a question that involves the decibel levels and the information given involves the ratio of 2 decibel levels, I'm going to use our second definition for the decibel scale. Okay, the one that goes B1 or beta 1 minus beta 2 is equal to 10 log of the intensity of sound 1 divided by the intensity of sound 2. Okay, and the reason why I'm doing that is because they've already given me this information. All right, so we don't know the sound level of a pin drop, so that'll be our variable here, but we just saw that the sound level of normal conversation is 60 decibels. All right, so here 10 log. Now notice how I have the pin drop over the normal conversation, which is how the ratio is given to me, because it's given to me as pin drop to normal conversation. So that means that I1 over I2 was just given as 1/30,000. And here, well, I can solve for beta 1 quite easily here. So beta 1 is equal to 60 plus 10 log 1/30,000. All right, so let's do that here. All right, so we've got 60 plus 10 times log of 1 over. Now again, if your calculator doesn't automatically open up the brackets, make sure you're doing that there. So 1/30,000. All right, and what do we get here? 15.23. All right. Which is not surprising, because that's what we had anticipated, that because the ratio of pin drop to conversation was some number less than 1, then we expected the decibel level of pin drop to be smaller than the decibel level of a normal conversation. All right, so just to recap here, I chose this formula because the information given contained the ratio of 2 sound intensities, and so that's why I decided to work with this equation as opposed to the original one given. All right, that's it for this one.